Tell us how you ever came to Upper Valley Community Church in the first place.
I got a postcard in the mail.
Now, why'd you get a postcard in the mail?
Oh, we had just moved here.
All right, and what did the postcard say?
Oh, I said something about come worship with us. It had a picture of the playground, play place on there. And when we moved, we didn't move very far. We just moved from St. Paris. But we knew that we weren't going to stay going at the church we had been going to there. We were like the only family with kids there. So we just had Callista at the time, but when they said, I'm on nursery duty, you want me to take her up? I'm like, no. So when we moved, we knew we wanted to find a church that had something for the kids. So I said, hey, look, they've got a play place.
So you came here.
So we came.
And what Sunday did you come?
We came on the 4th of July Sunday, which was the last time you guys celebrated downtown. So there was not a car in the parking lot.
So you pulled in and nobody was here?
There was nobody here.
You thought this was some church.
There was actually one car. Somebody was just coming out of the building when we pulled in, and they said, oh, well, they're celebrating downtown, and they used some term that I wasn't really familiar with. And Nick's like, well, what did she say? I'm like, she said they're downtown. I don't really know where, though. And he's like, so what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, let's just drive around, because I'm sure, if we see a group of people, that's got to be them, right?
So you drove around.
So we drove around, and we found they were at the little gazebo there, which is right in front of what's now the library.
Okay, and what did you do then?
We stayed.
And what happened when you walked up or down there?
When we went to leave, and I'm thinking, it's not very organized here. There's, seating and stuff, so you can, and people tend to sit in the same spot. So I'm thinking, well, nobody's really going to probably notice that we're here because it's all sort of scattered. But when we were getting into the car to leave, I'm pretty sure it was Paula Monin and probably Susie Pope came up with a welcome bag, and I'm like, this is crazy.
So they gave you the welcome bag.
So they gave me the welcome bag, and I was like, oh, thanks.
So what did you do with the welcome bag?
So we kept it in the car, and I can't remember if it was that Sunday or the Sunday after. Nick had to stop at Advanced Auto for something. He works on cars. So I'm sitting in the car with Callista, and she's, of course, complaining that she's hungry. And I'm like, I don't know if we have anything. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I think there's something in that bag they gave us when we went to the church service downtown. And
so you reach in the bag.
So we reach in the bag, and I'm like, oh, look, there's crackers or cookies or whatever. And I'm like, here, have a treat. So I give her that, and then I'm flipping through what's inside. And there's the little prayer to accept Christ into your life. And I was just sitting there thinking as she's eating her cookie or whatever, and I'm like, there's something that's been missing. Maybe this is what it is. And so I prayed the prayer, and I accepted Christ in Advanced Auto parking lot.
All you people who have stuffed welcome bags, doesn't that make it all worthwhile? And,
they work.
And so then you start coming regularly to church.
So then we started coming regularly.
And now I understand that Nick's accepted Christ not too long back.
Yep, just within the last year, he's accepted Christ too. So.
And we clap for Nick too, right? And now this year you have a special job at the church coming up. What is it?
I'm taking over as MOPS coordinator starting next school year.
And you've done a great job. Your radiance shows with your kids, with your family. Nick the same way. This is why we do Project 83. I realize you came before we did this project, but we'd done the other project. Had we not built that children's center, you might have not been drawn to the church, and who knows what life would be like. So God's good, isn't he? Thank you so much, Kira.
Thank you.
Thank you.